YouTube, what's good? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling on this wonderful Tuesday afternoon? It's 7:30 p.m. as I'm recording. The reason why that is because I ended up choosing to take a nap. But yeah, today is not really fashion related. It could be not. Who knows? I'm not gonna lie. Crazy as it sounds, I've kind of been in like a mental slump on top of the fact that this nigga Luka Doncic, real deal, got traded, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. Like, it's so weird to me. Like, I know I talk a lot about fashion. I do a lot of lifestyle content, but like my heart has always been with the NBA, bro. Like, yo, look who's calling me, y'all. Yo.
I was surprised, nigga. The nigga in the store, on the store, whatever it was working in the store, man. Nigga treat you like you're YouTube now.
But am I not?
No, you are. He treated you like, what the fuck? Why are you trying to make it?
Nah, I'm just with you, though. I fuck with you.
You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah, I feel you. Nah, facts.
That's crazy to even say, man. You know what I mean?
Nah, I feel you, but niggas treat you how you treat yourself.
I myself on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would consider myself TikTok. When you think about it, I'm actually TikToker. And I'm a YouTuber, too.
I'm a content creator, bro. I'm a man first, and then I'm a content creator.
I don't consider myself a content creator, you know what I'm saying? I consider myself, I don't know, blind, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I just have a problem with labels, you know what I'm saying?
I think we all have a problem with labels.
Like, I genuinely did ask, there's no label that I actually like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like being called, like, sergeant or soldier. I genuinely don't like that.
Fuck it, it's gonna be the YouTube video, y'all. Since January ended, I really wanted to make a monthly audit video where, like, I really look back on this last month and see like what worked for me, what didn't work, how I've been doing, how I've been feeling, like what did I do with my time, how could I be more efficient and stuff like that. Because I have a goal in mind this year. I have to hit 100K. It's like not an if, and, or but, like it has to happen. And I've been putting forth all the effort necessary to do that. There's a few things that changed along the way since I started. Also, I really be winging shit. Like I don't have like a planner or nothing. Everything is just mental, like off the dome. Like I'm really just winging this shit. I know what I'm doing in a sense. Like I know that there's non-negotiables that I have to do every single day that I feel like are just so common sense that I don't have to write. There are a bunch of things I feel like I need to write down, like ideas, things that come across, things that I feel like I need to do. For the most part, a lot of the stuff that I do and have been doing has just been like dead ass winging it. With that, I feel like could come a sense of burnout or like you getting tired or something happening to you. And I never thought like I would be a victim to something like that, like a burnout or like me feeling unmotivated and shit like that. Because most times mentally, I kind of write it as like do or die, like go big or go home. You know what I mean? And so my mind does work a lot different than other people. Not to say it's better or worse. I just feel like it works in a very unique way. I feel like this past month when it went by, I remember I had a conversation with my cousin and I was like, damn, bro, everybody on Twitter and on social media is like, damn, January really makes you feel like all of the days. It's such a long month, this and that. And then it was genuinely, for me, January was a really long month. But like when the month ended, it felt like it was done. Like, you know, the month really just passed by. And I look back at all the stuff that I did this past month, and for some weird reason, I think I did like a mental self-sabotage, bro. I got scared. I was like, damn, bro, you did all this shit in the last month. Like knowing yourself, if you weren't as driven as you are now, you wouldn't have done shit. What if that happens to you in the next following months? And now I'm just sitting there like, wow, bro, like, like, bro, that's really how you gonna think of all that shit that you was doing this past month? Another thing I really wanna add to that as well is like, I don't really wanna get too caught up in the moment of like feeling accomplished, bro. Like that's nothing, that's something I really try to run away from because I will get comfortable. I know myself, bro. I'll be like, yeah, bro, you worked this whole last month, bro. A day won't hurt you. Like literally, bro, a couple days ago, I was really contemplating like, bro, let me not upload. Same thing today. I was like, bro, let me not upload. Like, you see what I'm saying? The first thing that came to my mind was complacency. It was like, bro, 1 day is a mistake, 2 days a habit. So like, you can get away with not doing it today, but if you don't do it tomorrow, it's gonna be a habit. But it's like, bro, I'm past that. Like really, like truly, some people might call it crazy to upload a long format video every single day. It's like, bro, you're gonna run out of content. You're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. And I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, I gotta do it first. Like, bro, I've been making YouTube content for since August, but to do it every single day, maybe January. And I even give myself grace on January because I did miss the first like couple of days. And I don't want that to be a reoccurring theme with February, March, April, May, June, July, you know? Calling back. Yo.
Yo, my bad. My shit was tweaking.
I was gonna talk about this past month, bro. How everything went, how I could do better. If you have any words to add on to that, that's what I was talking about as well.
But that's the thing, though. I didn't have nothing planned for this year. There's nothing in specific I thought of as 2025 like that I want to do. And the reason I'm saying that though is because if you're already doing the things that you wanted to do or you know you should be doing, then it's like December 31st and January 1st, there's no difference.
Exactly. And that's what I really felt like I was getting from you when you were saying that. Like, I didn't think you were just going to say, like, yeah, bro, that shit dead.
No, I'm just saying personally, like, that should be, your daily focus should be what do I have to do today?
Yeah.
And
I feel like
it shouldn't be like my thing is like it shouldn't be like just because the year or like the number changed on like a date. You know what I'm saying?
It's just keep that same focus and just keep pushing forward.
Yeah.
100%.
It's like you're never gonna just wake up and feel motivated. So I think personally, I'm a little bit almost like pessimistic when it comes to myself, but that's just how I am. I'm critical.
Yeah, I feel like we have that in common as well. Like, I was actually explaining that before you called. I was like, bro, when the month ended, I was like, damn, bro, the month really just ended. And I thought about all the stuff that I actually set out to do and did. And the first thought that came to my mind was like fear. It was like, yo, bro, genuinely, like, what if you didn't do what you set out to do? Or like you just did some regular ass shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I was like, damn, that is crazy. Like, I actually took advantage of my days and my time in the month of January. And it's like, what if I don't do it next month? Or like, what if I miss a day? Like, that's how I'm really thinking of it. But it's like, I really know in the back of my head, it's not even a goal. It's the standard now. Like, this is what I'm just trying to set, like, the groundwork for myself.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I also believe, like, I came to terms with it, I guess, at one point in my life, too, where I was like, your life is meant to be hard, basically. So.
I would beg to differ on that one, but I understand your lens and where you're coming from with that. I don't think life is struggle. I genuinely believe your life is, whatever outlook you have on life is what it's going to be. If I think life, I'm supposed to have all the fun in the world, nigga, like I'm fucking Luffy, my nigga, that's how my life's gonna turn out. But I'm not saying that on some shit like you don't have to work hard, you don't have to do shit. Niggas have to work hard at the end of the day. You gotta put the groundwork necessary for what you want to accomplish out of this world. Because everybody's world and view and lens on what they got going on is a lot different from the next man. And
the reason why I'm saying that, like, my life is meant to be struggle is because, like, someone got to sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? There's someone, at the end of the day,
I feel you.
And, like, someone has to sacrifice. At the end of the day, they has to make that sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? And I think, why not me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather be the one, and I would be just, as fulfilled.
So basically, you want to be the sacrificial lamb of the crib.
Yeah, like, basically, like, I'd rather be the one who struggles, puts in the work, so that at the end of the day, I can be old, you know what I'm saying? Look at what I built, you know what I'm saying?
The fruits of your labor on the back end and be like, yeah, bro, look what I built. Look what I accomplished.
Think about it, though. Like, my mom's taken care of, my dad's taken care of. Anybody who needs anything in the family could just one text, one call. And you can attest to that's actually how my life is. Yeah,
for sure. I agree. I would say so. I feel like for me personally as well, I have one fatal flaw, and that's like I'm willing and able to sacrifice for my loved ones and the people I care about. But I'm also became like very selfish in my pursuit of my passions. That's just what it is. So anybody that comes in that way, it's more of like a compromise. But at the end of the day, I'm going to stand firm on like what I really want to do. Also, I think you could probably attest to this as well. Is like, yo, this nigga lives with no regrets at all, bro. I genuinely do not have a real regret, bro. It's just the sacrifice that comes with it.
Yeah. I think we're basically saying the same thing. I just see sacrifice as kind of like a discipline, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to work out. I'm going to have to go work out. I have no choice. I tell myself that I have no choice when I'm doing anything or I feel like I don't want to do anything.
Yeah, for sure. Especially beneficial stuff.
Yeah, like it helps with your discipline. Like, yo, I got to read this, that, and the third like I said I was. I got to, you know what I'm saying? I'm
getting better at that. I ain't gonna lie, I've been the worst at that. Like a few years ago, kind of got over the hump, but it took me a little bit. I'm getting a lot better at self-accountability. Like really, really good at it.
Yeah, and I can tell by your improvements that you made,
Yeah, but for sure, bro.
The little disciplines, the little things that you told yourself that I'm gonna do, but you never did.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna hinder your confidence. You know what I'm saying? Something so simple as, I'm gonna make my bed in the morning. That little habit that you have every single day, it compounds.
Yeah. You gotta stack those days, for sure.
Yeah, it builds the trust within you. So you're like, now I can trust when I say I'm gonna go to bed by 9. I'm going to be in bed by 9. You know what I'm saying? You trust yourself, so, your comfort zone is expanding, basically. Yeah,
bro. I think genuinely, like, I overlook the amount of work I put in, but at the same time, it's kind of like rubbing off on everybody. Like you said, niggas treat me like a YouTuber. That's because I act like one. I wake up like one. I record like one. You know what I mean? I post like one. I'm walking that talk. When it comes to things that I'm really doing, it's really like a blessing that everybody around me, as well as my support system, is actually like seeing and believing in it. Not saying that there's never been like, yo, they don't believe in me on some shit, but it's like, it's coming into fruition a lot earlier than I would expect.
Yeah.
The last thing I really want to talk to you about before I let you go, for real, was like how I want to give people the urge to genuinely take action with their life, with the major things. I feel like a lot of times in life, people really focus too much about trivial things that they have going on, rightfully so, but really let the major stuff just go over their head. And I feel like I'm a lot more opposite when it comes to things like that. And I think you are as well. I think you're damn near take action on everything, but...
So I just think it's like a lot of people try to be comfortable, you know? They try to make sure everything's the perfect timing, perfect time to start, perfect time to do this, when in reality, there's no perfect time, you know? And every day you choose to not act on it, you know, it's a day for somebody else to act on it for you and beat you with it, or it's a day, you know, that you spend like regretting not doing what you want to do. I think people try to make like excuses like, oh, I want to know everything about how to do X before I start. But I've literally, in anything I've done in my life, I've just jumped straight into it and, you know what I'm saying, try to learn as I'm drowning, basically.
Yeah. Like throw yourself in the deep end. I feel like I'm the same way with that. I'm really go big or go home, but I try to be a lot more calculated with risks that I take. And the one thing I feel like I learned recently too, which is a really, really good gem of advice that I could leave y'all with, is being done is a lot better than being perfect. Like, just get it over with. 20% of you doing something is better than 100% of you waiting for something to be perfect.
That was tough.
Nah, it is, bro. That's the reality of it. Like, being done is 1,000 times better than being perfect. I feel like that's something a lot of people need to hear, bro. Like, just being done with something. Like, right now I'm recording a video. Like, I really genuinely had no idea today of what I was gonna record. Not no creative block shit, but genuinely like which idea I was really gonna go with. The fact that the second I turned on the camera and talked to y'all for maybe like 2-3 minutes and my brother called was just like God's plan. Like, you know what I mean? He wanted me to be done better than being perfect. And so that's really all it was. I'm gonna wrap this up with you on the phone. And then I'm gonna get to editing. So I'm gonna wrap that up with y'all, you feel me? Quick little phone call with my brother about my past month and how we've been feeling, how he's been feeling, and we've been feeling good. Even though there's always mental slumps and things like that people will have, down days, dog days. I just feel like it's important to really sit down and give yourself that time to really think about what you did in the past month and have those conversations. And you guys are seeing this in real time. Like, yo, firetruh is dead ass having these conversations in real time and he's recording it for us. So like, these are real gems that you guys are gonna look back on with me along with my journey. Like, yo, he's really being vulnerable and being 100 with us. With all that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, great night, great rest of your week. And like always,
until next time.
Hey.